Hello and welcome to Medieval Dynasty. We have something different for you here because I wanted to do a lot of grinding. So I thought I would just record a video, just get it done, and then do a voiceover for it. So this is my attempt at a voiceover for what I have done and trying to remember what we have done in this episode as well. Firstly, we're at the end of spring. We've just done a load of farming. We've got some additional farms ready, um, and we're just about to go into spring. So this is me just wandering around, wondering what to do. I don't know why I'm looking at the map, to be honest. But it's the end of spring, so we're gonna go to bed and go into summer. And here we go. Into summer we go, and we have a an event even. So the temperatures are really high, very topical, seeing as in England at the moment we are looking at record temperatures. So this is very, very apt. So we don't have any options. We've just got one, and water decreases 70% faster, and stamina decreases 10% faster. So that is pretty nasty. But also, we have the birth of our son. There we go, a nice little cutscene there. And we're just going to go through and have a look at the names. So, the wife was in the room at the time, and she was very insistent on the name. And so here we go, we go down, looking at the names, down to L. We're trying to find L anyway. Go to that there, and there we go, looking at this, and she was very insistent on Leopold. I wanted Lottimir for a more medieval sounding name, but the wife wins out and we go for Leopold. So we have our lovely son Leopold there. There's Ludwika and good. Yep, rock him. Oh good, lovely. So then we just crack on with the day. So we've got our plums which are ready. We're gonna have a look and see who's available, who's not available, because we want to make sure we haven't lost too many people to the maternity leave. So we've lost one from the woodshed here, none from the hunting or anything. We've lost one from the barn as well, which is the barn worker, and I don't think we had one in the workshop anyway. So we've only lost 2 people, so we need to definitely go and get more people. And to do that, we had to go and build some more houses, and that's what we're going to do in this one. So here, I'm just getting some water because, you know, if it's going to be reducing by 70% more, then we're going to need a couple of buckets of water, and then we'll just get some food for ourselves as well, so to keep us nicely nourished. And we're seeing what we can put back away as well, if we have any food to put away, which we don't. We've just got a load of sticks. We've got a ridiculous amount of sticks. I don't know where they. Oh no, they came from the fence, didn't they? So yeah, let's put all those away. And I think what we're gonna do is we'll put all the stuff that we don't need away, and we're gonna have a look at the stuff that we can take. So just having a look through to find what we've got. Have a look at the firewood. Firewood was looking a little low, so I decided to take 100, I think, 100 logs, turn that into firewood here. Very important stuff because at the moment we don't have anyone in the woodshed doing firewood, so we need to do it ourselves, so we need to keep on top of that. Luckily with this quick crafting thing, it doesn't take very long to do that. And then we're just gonna see if we can get as many logs as we can carry. And we're gonna go. Oh, what we're doing now. What are we looking for now? Ah, hammers. Yes, because what we don't want to be doing is coming backwards and forth um, whilst we're constructing because of the hammers. So, yeah, this is you see our fence that we built last episode on the left-hand side. And just thinking of, this rain, that would be nice to have at the moment in real life, but yeah, it's not happening. There's our stamina drain already. What was it, like 10% extra stamina drain? And yeah, I know, I need to get some more, or some actual meeting places. I've got a few ideas, and yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where to put the thing, because I'm thinking to put a meeting place here, but if we can get a house in here, it would be nice. But for some reason, it won't allow me to put a house there. I think it's because of those rocks, because they're mineable. So yeah, I was just having a look and see, okay, how much extra space have we got down here? That we could put one here. Could we put one in the corner there, maybe? Might be able to get one in here. And it looks like we are able to do that. So let's line it up and plonk it on down. There we go. So that's relatively in line. And it does need logs for this one because it's the raised platform. So we can at least get that started with the logs that we have, and then we go back in and get some more. So what I'm going to do here is just speed it up, because the next little while is actually spent just building the houses. Yeah, so here we are. We're just having a quick check on the people to see if anyone has come back from maternity leave, but they haven't. Just having a quick look through the things. I said this is 3 times speed, just to get things going. Just having a look as well to see who we actually need, if we can move some people around and so on, but that's not the case. So here we go, we're going to get some more stuff. We're going to put a few things back so we can carry some more as well, because we do need a lot of logs and a lot of stone. And then back we go. Having a look at the pigs again. And just building the frame of the building. It's going to take a little while to get these done. There we go, changing them all to stone in the usual fashion, and obviously all the roof to the tiles. Adding the logs. The thing, not only we don't get the builder's trance for this, obviously, we still need some more logs, and then we need a load of stone. But then we just come back to 100% speed here, because we're going to have a quick look at the farms. So here we are, just having a check on how they're doing. We've got 3 people working on the farms. Hopefully they'll get all the stuff that they need to do done in summer. If not, we might have to help them out, because we can only put 4 people on there. We do kind of want to keep 1 barn worker in there as well. So here we're just picking up all the stone, as much stone as we can carry, seeing what else we can drop off, but it's not too bad. And we're just going to have a slow walk over. This time we're going to go through the pigsty or animal area. And one thing we do notice is that we have some little pigs. Here's one of them here. We have that lovely little pig. And actually, we find out that we have a second one later on as well. But yeah, it's good to see that our pigs are reproducing. Our manure kind of producing people, animals. Our manure producing animals can actually be sustainable, which is good. And I'm just going to speed it up again here because it's going to take a while to build this, and we're going to build another house as well. So here we are back at 300% speed, just building as much of the house as possible with the amount of stone that we could carry. We are going to have to do another trip, obviously for the planks as well, but just working out how much stone that we have to carry and the amount of planks, and off we go. And the water thing is hitting us as we have to take another drink already. Have another quick look at the farm. And then having a look through here, I notice the fertilizer's a little low, so typical me, I get distracted from what I'm doing and gonna make a load of fertilizer. Now I just put this in the barn itself, so we're gonna put it in there. That'll do, and then we're back on topic and we get the stone and the planks this time for the house. And a quick look through again. This is where we notice the second pig. And yep, on we go to finish off the house. And at least that'll be one house done. We do want to get another one done as well. Get ideally an extra 4 people. We could probably do it more, but I mean we don't want to outdo our food supply at the moment, especially as we've only just done the farms. So that was that house done, and we noticed as we look through the management again that just looking through here, we noticed that there's a problem with a well. So we'll have a quick look into that, and it turns out we are not making enough buckets. Now, I think I reduced it at some point because I thought, we don't need that many buckets. But with this issue with the water, for the whole of the season, we need to make sure that there is enough water going on, which means we need more buckets. So we just adjust that slightly here, getting rid of some of the small wicker baskets and so on, because all we're using those for is just to sell, and we have a decent amount of money at the moment. So there we go, we're adjusting it up to like 55% of buckets. See what else we could do there, but that should make it easier. And then obviously we just rename this one as empty stone, so we can keep track of it all. We do need to start upgrading some of the other ones, and then we are gonna crack on and see if we can build another house in this gap here, as I'm eyeing it up, but I don't think it's possible in here. It's one of those annoying ones where I don't really know what the obstacle is. I don't think it's the road. Again, it's probably the stone. And so just eyeing up where we're going to put it. Tempted to put it on this side, but we might want to use this for additional storage and so on. And then we're just going to head back to the resource storage. So having a look around the housing area, see if we can put it elsewhere as well. But yeah, there isn't really any other decent places to put it. And again, just checking on the farm progress and seeing what they're doing. So they're planting the cabbage now. Beetroot can't be done. They've ploughed that. They haven't done any of the new fields yet, and they've still got to get rid of some of the flax and the carrots and the onions. So they've still got quite a lot to do before they even start on the new fields. So we may have to do that. Now, a little bit of a break from house building, because what we're going to do here to keep up with it, to make sure that we actually get a decent amount of food, is put another kitchen in. So one kitchen is currently just doing roasted meat and roasted fish, which is fine. But we're getting cabbage, we're getting vegetables in along with the meat, so we might as well actually cook proper food. So what this one will do is, I think we're going to aim for potage or potage, or I don't know how to say it. I am sorry. I could be butchering it. But yeah, that's what we're going to go for. We're trying to build it in one go as much as we can. So we've got the stone for the foundation. And having a look at the other one, it is mainly logs and planks for the roof and so on. But we seriously underestimate how much it actually does to take, and also that you kind of stand in the way if you're putting it in there. So just be aware of that. There is a little bit on the floor which may stop you from building it. So you just need to move for that one. And as I say, we're just trying to figure out how many there is, and there is a lot more logs than you expect, mainly because of those side bits, and quite a lot of planks as well, so we may need to actually get some more planks. I don't think 32 is enough. I don't know what I was going back in to look at there. Yeah, so we're just going to get the logs done as much as we can. Little water saver, and see how many more we need. Because it's hard to tell whether it's the whole. Oh, there goes a hammer. It's the whole thing or not. So yeah, it's a bit confusing. Again, just trying to figure out. So we need the one log there. We need some more logs there, and then it's a load of planks. Got a feeling we're going to need some more planks, or we might just be all right for this one. But then we're going to need more planks for the house anyway, for the next house building. So again, we're just gathering the stuff. At least it's not a long walk as well. We're not even over encumbered in this one, but we did just lose the builder's trance, which is a bit of a pain. And there we go. So that was actually for the whole side of that wall, which is good, and that's for the whole of that. It's not too bad. I mean, I think you probably overestimated it, or you'll probably think, oh, hold on, that little section, something needs 5 logs, what the hell. But as you can see, the other side of it has been done as well for that little triangular bit. But yeah, so here's me thinking we need some more planks. So we get a number of logs. That should be enough for the plank and the additional logs. So sorry, maybe we need this. Oh, actually no, we don't need any more logs because we already did that. I think, unless I've just miscalculated in here. Oh dear, it's hard to remember when doing like a voiceover thing, because a lot of people who do voiceovers, they kind of pretend that it is live. I don't think I can do that. It's, you know, doesn't feel right. So there we go, we've completed the kitchen. So this one, as I say, is going to be focused on potage. So we're going to set that up. Obviously we don't have the people to do it yet. So we just need to unlock this, and I'm just thinking, do I do potage or stew there? I think. Oh, excuse the yawn. Um, I think we go with voltage, and then we're gonna set that up. And here we go. It takes a long time to get up to 100%. There needs to be some additional stuff really just to make it so much easier. Yeah, so I was just having a look at the money. I've got quite a bit of money. We could go and sell some stuff, and we've got a few things to sell if need be. But what we're gonna do is take these 24, make it into planks, so we can continue with our house builds. So we're back on 300% again, just getting the planks done, and we're going to go over again, just checking on the fields, seeing how they're doing. And we're going to just build the house, or get this house built. We're going to place it again. We're hoping to get it in there or in there, but we can't quite do it. Thinking about the other side, decide against it, and then I think, actually, you know what? Let's just put it in. Here, so let's line it up here and then as close to the road as we can, plonk it on down, and let's gather the resources, put it all down, and get it built in one go. And you can see how much the water, or this 70% water thing, is hitting us. And we actually don't have a huge amount of stone, so there we go, we're just eating and drinking. But we've got to pick up a few stone on the way to get up to the 60 odd mark. I mean, I was going for like 65, maybe 70. I think I was going for 70. Yeah. So we had to top it up a little bit with the stones by the side of the river. We're going to drop those down and then go and pick up the logs and all that as well. So okay, we're going to drop the stone down and some for some reason we had some sticks on us. Again, just keeping an eye on the farms as we go. And so there we go, we're going to take 30 logs and a quick check on the hammer, see if we're okay. Trying to jump over the tub, but it didn't work. Oh dear. And then we're going to have a quick look at the animal feed as well. All good, 100%, no problems. We may need to make some more of that at some point soon, because I think it was only at like 13 or so in the resource storage. And we have a bit of a problem here with the logs. We lose it. So then we're like, okay, now hold on, let's put it where it will roll up against it. I think we do misjudge the amounts here a little bit. But there we go, we change everything to stone and the windows and so on. I don't think I have a huge consistency between where we actually put the windows. I just go with where it would kind of make a nice view. So if I'm going to put a house next to it, then it's like, well, I don't see any point having a window backing onto a house. But say a nice window across the fields or across the river, that would be better. Here we go, yeah, so we misjudged it a little bit, we picked up another couple of stones, and then it's just down to the planks, which we already knew how much planks there is, and we did the exact amount, so that's no problem. And the hammer's almost done, there we go. And that is the next one. We name it Empty Stone as per usual, and then it's down to us getting a nice road. And it took me a few attempts to do this because it just I didn't like how it didn't look straight, so I had to redo it. I tried it again and literally lined it up here, walked along, and then just went straight. And there we go. So that's looking better. And now We've got to drink some more water, eat some more food, keep it up. And then we're just going to have a look at how our water and the food and wood is going, and it looks decent for now. And we plot our direction. Now, do we go to Gustavia, or do we go to Denica or Borovo? So I'm just having a look at distances, and so we decide to actually go to Denica and then over to Lesnica, up to Rolnica, and then that way. So just getting the arrows ready, making sure we have enough. Get the torch ready because it will be dark as well. And so again, I'm going to put this onto 300% speed because even though we encounter a few things, it just makes things a lot quicker for you. So yeah, on 300% speed here, and looking around, we do get the noise of a boar. There we go. So we just killed a boar. It seems like it was the only one there. Couldn't see any others around, so we just cracked on to Denica. Just having a look around for any wolves or anything like that. And it was very uneventful. We get to Denica and we have two potential ladies here. And we pick up Nawoya as she is a crafter. So let's change that to Nawoya. And there we go. And we're going to place her in the kitchen, it would seem. And here we go. So we want another excavator and another crafter, I think a farmer. Those are the three that we want to get from here. And we head on up to is it Lesnica now? So we thought we'd take the road because we thought we might be able to pick up some overturned carts or some bandits or anything like that. So we're trying to figure out the best way to go with the roads. Got a little scared by that lynx, to be honest. We did see a wolf as well, so we're just going to take on a few wolves. Not the Wyson though. We missed the first shot, annoyingly. But then take it out and then wait for the Wyson to move because we don't want to be taking on a Wyson. And then there we go. We skin the wolf, and again, it seems like it's the only one around. Normally they come in packs, but it seems to be the only one, which is a bit odd. And it was very uneventful on our trip here, which was a little disappointing. I was hoping for bandits or something like that. You know, there's I thought that was like a bag or something like that, but it wasn't. So we head on up, and we have two potential people here. And so yeah, we bring this one in as the excavator. We're going to plonk them in the same thing, and into the woodshed they go. And we say no to the other lady. Back to 100% here, rather than 300, and this is because we spot a flame in the distance. Yeah. So we actually finally encounter some bandits. So this, to be honest, it is best to go and find bandits in the dark because you can see them from quite a long way away with those fires. So I'm just plotting my route of engagement. So I normally like to hide behind a tree in case there's like a crossbow or something like that. So here I am, just trying to figure it out, and yeah, okay, it's just the two people, so it should be easy enough to do anyway. So there we go. Boom. I don't know if I actually hit with that first one. But none of them are archers or crossbowmen anyway, so we take on the first one easy enough, and the second one goes down nice and quickly as well. Now, they don't really have much good stuff on them anyway, so it's quite a low level bandit one. I think they literally just had a cudgel and a stone knife as weapons. And there's Ludwig. We thought we had another one there. So it annoys me that you can't see where the weapon drops very easily. But at least it seems like they dropped closer to where the people were. I don't know if that's been updated, but or if I just got lucky with those ones with how they dropped, because often you get like they fly off miles away and there's no way you can actually keep track of where they go. But yeah, as I say, this one's a bit of a letdown in terms of a bandit place. I mean, having a little scour around, seeing if there was anything not really obvious. I mean, there's some mead bottles, some wine, stuff like that. But other than that, there was barely anything else. I mean, the backpack's always good. I mean, but we've already found a number of those, so there isn't a huge amount of point. And we've got a load of food, which is always useful. But yeah, it was a little disappointing. And we did find a copper knife, which is alright. But I think that was it from the bandit camp. So I'm going to go back on the 300% and we're going to move on to the next village. Yep, so here we go. Back on to the next place. Get the arrows ready just in case we encounter anything. And we do encounter stuff on the way here. So I'm keeping an eye out for some more bandit camps, just kind of hoping to see some more flames, and also keeping an eye out for wolves. And we do spot one over there. We've got too much of a sway at the moment, so I need to wait until we sort that out. But here we go, we take on the two wolves that I think were there. Pick up all the arrows, and then we see another one. So we're going to take this one on. We actually miss a couple of times on this one, so it does get up to us and attack us. So still a little bit of work to do on the hunting bit, but it'll do. Just skinning them for now, and then we've got back on the trail looking again for bandit camps and so on. Kind of hoping that we don't really find any on this trail, annoyingly. Keeping up with the water and the food intake. And then what we do come across though is a ton of wisons just dwelling on the road. So we skillfully avoid those. Don't want to be dealing with 3 wisons. Not with stone arrows. Even though we've got a recurve bow, we don't really want to deal with them with stone arrows. And here we are at the next town. And we have a look here at the people. We have 2 options, 2 blokes. Wallabor here is a bit and the other one is also pretty useless. So we actually ignore this town. As nice as it looks, and carry on. So back to 300% speed again. I don't know if 300% speed is good enough. It still may make this episode very long. But yeah, we just have a quick look at that thing that I think we already collected from it. Again, just hoping that there's stuff around, but there isn't. Absolutely nothing. We continue on again, looking around, hoping that there is some bandits or something just to make the journey worthwhile. But no such luck. And here we are at Tutki. Now we have another couple of options. This one's a good excavator, and this one is alright across the board. But I mean, do we take Tatamir? A good excavator. So we need to have a look and think, okay, now we've already got the excavator that we were looking for, but is there someone that we can move around? So we're just having a look through this here. Annoyingly, the ones that we probably would move around are our mothers. So just trying to figure out if there's a crafter which we would be able to move, who's good at excavating, or who is an excavator who is good at crafting. Now the only one is Genowitha, so that would be a potential one to move, but I know water carrier. They're going to go on maternity leave anyway soon. So I was deliberating a lot about it. I was thinking, do we? And then thought, no, that's fine. We know what we want to get. Let's go and get it. So back on the 300% speed, even though it's actually a really short trip between Tutki and one of Veranicas. I did think I saw like some tents or something like that, but it wasn't to be. So again, another boring trip. And normally I cut all this stuff out in the normal videos, but you know what, it's worth showing every so often just to see how much of the boring bits there actually is. So let's have a quick look here. Now this one was good at hunting. Again, we have another excavator, and that was it. So we're going to sell some stuff here, mainly the stuff that we just picked up from the bandit camp, keeping some of the food, get rid of the backpacks. Now I don't know what the condition does with the backpacks, but if you've got a low condition one, does it actually run out? I don't know. So again, no one to collect from here, so we head on to the other Ranica. And back on 300% speed. Again, it's only a short trip. We're just having a look around, seeing if we can spot any bandits again. We do know there's normally a bandit spot up in this corner, so we just have a quick look there, but again, not to be. So here we are at the other Ranica. And we have what looks to be just the one person, no, two people. There we go, two people. So we have Batilda again, who's a decent excavator, and Adalbert, who's actually a good crafter and excavator. So that one was quite useful because we needed another crafter anyway. So this one will be able to cover two spots if we need to. And he's a lad as well, so he's not going to go on maternity leave. So we put them in the kitchen. So we have a think about Batilda. But again, we don't really need that many excavators. So we're going to head on down to Borovo now. Yeah, so down we go to Borovo again, 300% speed. Just eating and drinking because it's summer with a ridiculous amount of water usage, so we've got to keep that up. We do stumble upon an overturned cart. It seems to just have a torch, so we'll or a torch and a sickle or something like that. But we do manage to find a copper knife as well, but I can't see anything else there. So we thought there'd be more, but it's too overgrown. I can't really see. And again, I'm just looking out in case there's any bandits in this sort of area, because I'm sure at one point there was a bandit thing. There's also a barrel which had some seeds and animal feed, which is all good. And checking for like bags or the fishing spear sort of stuff on the coast, but not to be again. And we're going to head on over to Borovo, which is just here, and hopefully pick up some more people. But we've only picked up 2, is it? Or was that 3 we've picked up now? Can't remember. But we've got 3 options here. That one's pretty useless. Yaramira is the farmer, so we're going to go for them. And the other one's not really a decent option, so there we go. We're going to pick up Yaramira, put her on the barn as a barn worker. Which should mean that our animal feed can be kept up to date. Well, so there we go, barn worker. The only barn worker we're going to have at the moment. We do need to upgrade the barn at some point. But yeah, I think that's everyone now. So just trying to get the name right. I think it was that. Just confirming. Yep. Yeah, so by the looks of it, that is now all good. We have our people. Just having a look at the thing as well. And it's all looking good. Somehow we're still only a hamlet. I don't know how, but yeah. Just double checking, see if we've got everyone where we want them. I mean, we could have another person in the kitchen. Just double checking on the fertilizer. I mean, we're making somehow rot. I don't know if we actually need that anymore. We could put it into something else, but yeah, it will do. It will do. So we're gonna head back to town. You can see our nice housing district going along. We've got 2 people in the water, so I don't know who they are. Here we've got our housing district. We've got our farm district, and then we've got our other things, other buildings, manufacturing, and so on. So with all that done, I've got it on 300% now until the end. Because all we're going to do, head back. We are dirty, so we're going to have to go via the water. So we're just going to be a submarine for a little bit to clean up. We're going to head back to our town, drop off all the stuff that we have. For now anyway, so I don't know why I'm stopping here. No idea. No idea what that was about. Just having a look at the thing again. We're going to go via the clay pit, see if there's anything to pick up here. There is not. Pretty boring. Back to the road in case there's any other overturned carts, because I don't think we've actually been this way in the season yet. I can't remember. But yeah, just having a little check around. Again, absolutely nothing. Hasn't been very fruitful on our journeys. We did get the one lot of bandits, but yeah. So here we are. We're going to drop off the stuff that we've got. So all the fur, logs, and all that. Don't know why we had logs on us. And then we're going to drop off the food as well. There we go. All the food off. Keep some for ourselves, obviously. We did the thing. Check that we're all good for food and water. Looks like we're okay. Check how much it's been done and all that. And here we're going to go through and pick out what we can. We're just having a quick look through, make sure everything's okay. We're not doing too well on the balls, so you know what? Let's reduce that and increase the balls. Make sure we have enough to cover it, which I think we do. And yeah, just double checking that we have a good balance in terms of our stuff being made and all that. I know we have our usual check on the farm, so it's a little concerning that we're almost midway through summer, and they all just disappeared off. So I was like, well, it can't be the end of the day, surely. But it wasn't. So like they will get back to work again. They have started on the additional fields at least now, as you can see there. They are working away on those. But they still need to do the flags at the top, which is a little concerning. So here we now have a look through and see if I can get. Actually, no. What I've decided to do here is utilize the little space between the barn and the field here. So I think, you know what, let's put an orchard in here. So I can put 3 in here, and let's plant some plum trees. We already have a few plum trees anyway, but we got these from the barrel, so I thought might as well use them. And yeah, I've noticed these plum trees. I don't know what Adalbert was doing, just sitting there doing nothing. I was like, well, he's supposed to be in the kitchen. But yeah, so we put the plums away. We get 94 plums from those 3 trees, which is pretty good. So yeah, he's supposed to be here, so I take him off, put him back. I also noticed someone else who's also not there as well later on. So yeah, what I'm doing here is just going through some stuff to sell. You know, we've got lots of bags, lots of stuff. You can sell the water skin, that always sells for a decent amount. And just running through the clay cups and so on. And then I try and figure out once I would pick up a bit of reed. Yeah, so this is the other one, Yaramira. I don't know why she was just sitting on doing nothing. She should have been in the barn. So just resetting her. Just confirming that we have 2 new pigs, and this is now me trying to figure out which is the closest to go to sell stuff. And technically Denica's actually closer than Gustovia and Borovo. I didn't think that was the case, but Denica is actually our closest village. So we head on over. We do again encounter some boars. So I mean a pretty poor shot that time around, but hey ho. Yeah, we take them on, and actually we break our iron knife there. I don't realise it until later on though. So yeah, we do encounter, I think, some wolves or maybe boar. We encounter something else as well. This is me kind of looking at the spots that I know have bandits, but again unsuccessful. Didn't see none at all. But we do encounter another boar. That's it. That's what we encountered. And I tried to do it, but I didn't have the knife because I didn't realise the knife was broken. So we just need to go and make ourselves a stone knife for now. We'll pick up the copper knife hopefully when we get back. But yeah, and then we find some more boars, so we take on these ones. That one decided to run away because I didn't get the headshot, annoyingly. tried desperately to get it. Failed quite badly in the end, but we did get it. Lost a few of the stone arrows, but we make plenty of them anyway, so it is no problem. And then we head to Denica. Again, we get tired really quickly because of that 10% reduction in stamina. So yeah, here we go. We are now at Denica, and we are just sending our wares to Dagobert. And then to the lady, which I can't remember the name of. We're selling all the other stuff that we don't need. And yeah, that is literally going to be the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you can enjoy the next episode.